Hello and welcome to Quiz Class. My name's Ellis and I'll be your host for today's general knowledge quiz. Do the best you can and let us know at the end how many points you scored out of 50. Here's question 1. Who was the first president born in the United States? Martin Van Buren, Andrew Jackson, or William Henry Harrison? And the answer is Martin Van Buren. 2. What was Snickers originally named? Fast Forward, Marathon, or Chocolate Log? And the answer is Marathon. Question 3. Are deer colour blind? Are deer colour blind? Deer can see all colours, deer see shades of grey, or deer are red-green colourblind? And the answer is deer are red-green colourblind. 4. Why did American pencil manufacturers choose to paint pencils yellow as a way to indicate they contain Chinese graphite? In China, yellow is associated with royalty and respect. In China, yellow is associated with quality. Or in China, yellow is associated with comfort and luxury. And the answer is it is associated with royalty and respect. 5. How many people will there be on Earth by the spring of 2024, according to United Nations estimates? 8 billion, 10 billion, or 14 billion people? And the answer is 8 billion. 6. What is the average gestation period for a giraffe? 9 months, 15 months, or 22 months? The answer is 15 months. 7. What is the name of the sea without a shore? The Red Sea, the Bermuda Triangle, or the Sargasso Sea? The sea without a shore. The answer is the Sargasso Sea. Well done if you got that one. Here's question 8. Why are objects closer than they appear in some mirrors? The mirror is convex, the mirror is concave, or the material used is dense? The answer is the mirror is convex. Question 9. What did Benjamin Franklin want the national bird of the United States to be? Bald eagle, turkey, or a flamingo? The answer is a turkey. Question 10. Why do flamingos stand on one leg? To preserve body heat, for quicker takeoff, or it is not fully understood yet? And that's the answer. It is not yet fully understood why flamingos stand on one leg. 11. What expression is used by a listener to represent their agreement with the speaker? Hear, 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 or hear, hear. And you can look at the spellings there to see the difference. The answer is that first one, hear, hear. Spelt as in to hear something. 12. What was English chemist, meteorologist and physicist John Dalton best known for? Atomic theory and research in colourblindness, gravitational research in atomic theory, or gravitational theory in space science? The answer is atomic theory and research in colourblindness. 13. How many homes in the United States had electricity by 1925? Half of all homes, almost 3/4 of all homes, or almost all homes? The answer is half of all homes. Question 14. How many of America's millionaires did not inherit their riches? About 10%, about 40%, or about 80%? The answer is about 80% of America's millionaires did not inherit their riches. 15. At what temperature should water be boiled to kill all the bacteria inside it? 98 degrees centigrade, 100 degrees centigrade, or 121 degrees centigrade? And the answer is 121. 16. Which former United States First Lady gave birth in the White House? Mary Todd Lincoln, Frances Cleveland, or Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis? The answer is Frances Cleveland. 17. How high is the hoop from the ground in basketball? 2.5 metres, 3 metres, or 3.5 metres? The answer is 3 metres. 18. What was the Risorgimento? A French orchestra, an ideological and literary movement, or a set of laws in Rome? The answer is an ideological and literary movement. 19. What is the correct collective term for turtles? A herd, a troop, or a bale? The answer is a bale. It is a bale of turtles. 20. Who oversaw the installation of the Great Bell, most probably owing to its nickname Big Ben? Benjamin Arthur, Sir Benjamin Hall, or Professor Benjamin Spencer? The answer is Sir Benjamin Hall. 21. What speed must the spacecraft achieve to attain space velocity and escape Earth's gravitational pull? 111 metres per second, 11 kilometres per second, or 110 kilometres per second? The answer is 11 kilometres per second. 22. What does interstate imply in the United States? Highways running between states, highways running between states and cities, or highways receiving federal funding? And that's the answer, highways receiving federal funding. 23. Where is the oldest evidence of soap production dating back to 2800 BC uncovered? Athens, Babylon, or Israel? The answer is Babylon. 24. What does eating crow mean? Humiliation by being proved wrong, eating bland or bad food, or doing something dishonourable? Eating crow. It means humiliation by being proved wrong. 25. What was the monkey's name in Aladdin? Abdul, Abu, or Abe? The monkey's name in Aladdin, was it Abdul, Abu, or Abe? The answer is Abu. We're halfway through now. Here comes question 26. Who was the third person accompanying Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the Apollo 11 mission? Michael Collins, Yuri Gagarin, or Alan Shepard? The answer is Michael Collins. 27. What president once chopped down his father's favourite cherry tree, according to myth? Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, or John Adams? The answer is George Washington. Question 28. At room temperature, how much lighter is a US liquid gallon of water compared to an imperial gallon of water? It's exactly the same, 16.6% lighter or 36.3% lighter. The answer is 16.6% lighter. 29. How do evergreens replace their leaves? By season, just less obvious. They never replace, just grow more, or gradually throughout the year. The answer is gradually throughout the year. Question 30. What does new research suggest about people with blue eyes? They have one common ancestor. Blue eyes first started appearing 6,000 years ago, or only 1% of the world has blue eyes. And the answer is they have one common ancestor. 31. Who played Walt Disney in Saving Mr. Banks? Robert De Niro, Tom Hanks, or Jack Nicholson? Who played Walt Disney in Saving Mr. Banks? The answer is Tom Hanks. 32. What is the name of the electron tube in a microwave that produces microwaves? Microwaver, radar tech, or magnetron? And the answer is magnetron. Well done if you got that one. Hope you're keeping up. Here's 33. Who was the inventor of Tom Thumb Golf, one of the early carnations of miniature golf? Tom Brando, Disney, or John Garnet Carter? The answer is John Garnet Carter. 34. Who were whales more closely related to? Humans, India's pig, or hippopotamus? The answer is India's pig. 35. Where do aardvarks live? Southern Asia, South America, or Sub-Saharan Africa? Southern Asia, South America, or Sub-Saharan Africa? And that's the answer. Sub-Saharan Africa is where you'll find aardvarks. 36. What city was the first to reach a population of 1 million people? Rome, London, or New York? The answer is Rome. Here's question 37. What is the largest joint in the human body? The elbow, the knee, or the hip? What is the largest joint in the human body? And the answer is the knee. 38. Why do you say bless you when someone sneezes according to belief? The soul leaves the body, the heart stops, or the brain switches off? Well, according to belief, the soul leaves the body. 39. What former president took the oath of office from his father? Calvin Coolidge, George W. Bush, or Warren G. Harding? The answer is Calvin Coolidge. 40. Approximately how many chickens are there in the world? 10 billion, 19 billion, or 26 billion? The answer is 19 billion, more than double than there are humans. 41. What popular symbol is associated with Artemis, goddess of the hunt? A bow and arrow, the moon, or the looped square? The answer is the moon. 42. Connecticut is derived from the Indian word Connecticut. What does it mean? By the river bend, the banks of a tidal river, or beside the long tidal river? And the answer is beside the long tidal river. 43. What is an upside down rainbow called? A surrealist smile, a smile rainbow, or Noah's Ark? The answer is a smile rainbow. 44. How many pandas are there in the United States? None, 12, or 72? And the answer is 12. Well done if you got that one. 45. How do honeybees hear? Via their sensory organs, via vibration sensing, or bees can't hear? The answer is via vibration sensing. 5 left. 46. Who is the most filmed author ever in any language? Stephen King, J.K. Rowling, or William Shakespeare? Who is the most filmed author ever? The answer is William Shakespeare. 47. Can you get stung by a dead jellyfish? Yes, no, or only if they are still in the water? The answer is yes, you can get stung by a dead jellyfish. 48. Which American state has the most volcanoes? Texas, California, or Alaska? Texas, California, or Alaska? The answer is Alaska. 49. How long is the Trail of Tears in the southern region of the United States? 200 miles, 2,200 miles, or 22,000 miles? The answer is 2,200 miles. And question 50. In how many movies did John Wayne appear in his career? A little over 50, almost 120, or nearly 250? The answer is nearly 250 movies. Bonus question. On what American currency can you find Abraham Lincoln's face? Let us know the answer in the comments, and let us know that score out of 50. We'd love to hear it. Thanks for playing this quiz. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon and you'll be notified on all of our new videos. In the meantime though, why don't you try one of these quizzes? There's loads of different ones for you to get involved in. For now, thanks a lot for playing today. My name's Ellis and I've been your host. We'll see you next time.